welcome to Remote Control. This is episode D3007, aka the 7th game for the David 3000 Network. Taping date is October 29th, 2024. Air date is whenever. And we are ready to go in with our champion Michael against challengers both Scott and Gianni. And we start in 3, 2, 1.
Kenny wasn't like the other kids.
Remote control.
TV mattered. Nothing else did.
Remote control.
Girl said yes, but he said
No. Remote control.
Now he's got his own game show.
Remote control.
That's right, you know him, you love him. He's your quiz master from 72 Whoopincoff Lane. That's Scott Steffi McVeigh. What is up, everybody? How you all doing today? And boy, it's another episode of Remote Control, and we've got another good game for you today. First of all, I've got to introduce my champion. This is a guy who's been here now 3 days already here as champion. And he has currently got winnings of $25,599 in cash and prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Nebbia.
Oh, great to be back.
Oh, it's good to be back there. So you have been the first person to get that far to 3 wins. Do you think you can make it to 4 wins tonight, though?
I certainly hope so.
Well, we certainly hope you can, too. But you've got 2 good opponents, and I know both of these guys very well here because I play with them at the MVG server as well. So first of all, to your left in the green chair, I've got Scott Michaels.
Hi, Safi.
Hey, Scott, how's it going today?
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good so far. Go ahead and tell us a little about yourself. This is your first time on the show, I know.
Yeah, I am Scott Michaels. I am from Ripon, Wisconsin. Currently a college student. Love game shows, love video games. Love to bowl. Haven't bowled in a few months, but I'll get back to it pretty soon here when I'm less busy.
All right, sounds like a plan there. Good luck in the game here. And now let's talk to your other opponent, Michael, Gianni Pizzi.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing today, Gianni?
I'm doing good, of course.
Good. Now, you've been on the I don't think you've been on the show yet either, so go ahead and
No,
introduce
I
yourself there.
Yeah, I'm from Weston, New Jersey, 23 years old. I work as an usher for a major sports arena when I'm not doing that.
Mhm.
I, of course, am the fish head around here, and I have currently been to 27 fish shows. And I also host a show here on the David Network called High Rollers, and I also do a show with Jason DeCamio.
Well, sounds good then, okay?
I pick on White Those Spears.
Oh, great. Yeah, I remember you and I are co-hosts on that show. So
That's
we'll
right,
try to do
yeah.
that on Wednesday nights. You know that, folks. Go to the to my good friend Jason DeCanio's little Jay's All Sports and TV show, and you can find both Gianni and myself on Wipe Those Tears on Wednesday nights. Okay. Well, if you guys are ready, we're ready for the game. So let me give you an explanation how this is going to play, guys. On the screen there, you now see this big television here that has 9 different channels on it. Some of them are trivia, and some of them are other kind of weird stuff that's stuck on the channel as well. You guys have no clue what's on the channels until you pick them there itself. Simply put, it's a trivia question, you can answer the first question of that category for 5 points. If you stay with that category, you go for a second question. That next question is 10 points. And if you go for the third and final question of that same category, it's worth 15 big points. Be careful, there might be some weird stuff to trip you up along the way, and we keep playing this first round until I get hungry and ask for a snack break. All right, Michael, you are champion here, and you get to choose the first channel of the day.
Let's go to WCBS, Channel 2.
Channel 2, History Channel. That's right, it's
Okay.
time to learn some history, folks. Let me get to the correct page. There it is. Okay. All right, we're going to start with one for 5 points here. We all know about the lady knows Rosa Parks here. She actually protested by sitting in the back of the bus. But which United States did she do that in? Gianni.
Alabama.
Alabama is correct for 5 points. All right. All right. You can either stay at this channel or you can go to somewhere else. Your choice, man.
I'm gonna switch to channel number 5.
Channel number 5. Are you smarter than an 80s game show contestant?
Oh.
That's right, folks. Let's see. These are some super easy questions here that some people probably would have difficulty if they were on an 80s game show. So let's see how well you can answer these questions. Let's start for 5 points. We all love the words hello and all of that there, and we can say it in many different languages. But how do you say it in French? Scott.
Bonjour.
Bonjour for 5 points.
Oh, you got
baby. All right, where would you like to go, stay here or like to go another channel?
I'll stay on channel 5.
You got it. Let me clear that and bring it back up for 10 points this time. All right, here we go. For 10 points. We all know there's lots of deserts in this world here, but what's the largest, where you can find the largest one in the world? That's Michael.
You can find the largest one in the world in Africa, the Sahara.
No, you cannot. It is not Africa.
Oh,
Gianni.
jeez.
Egypt?
What was that?
Egypt.
Egypt. No, it's not Egypt. Scott.
Antarctica.
Antarctica, 10 points. Good
I
job.
gotta
All right.
Gotta get control of this game.
Well, what do you want to do? You
Nope.
want to finish off those easy questions or you want to go somewhere else?
Let's finish it. I like it.
Let's
Channel
finish it
5,
out.
please.
15 big points. Here you go. All right. Here's a simple little question here. We all have heard, different ways to try to get the truth out of someone. But what's another name for a lie detector? Gianni.
Polygraph.
Polygraph for 15 points. Good job.
I thought I had gotten in there.
Yes. All right. The bad news is that's all the easy questions I can get today,
Jeez.
so that sucks. But Gianni, you're in control. Where do you like to go to now?
Let's go with number 3.
Channel 3.
Uh,
The Stud Boy. Yes.
I thought I had gotten in on that last question. Did it not take?
No, it did not buzz. Gianni got the buzz in on that, remember?
Ugh,
All
I will not be shut out.
Well, anyway, this is the category called the Stud Boy. Here's how I've learned. What I've learned. My nephew James has actually been in love with many different kids here throughout, many different lovely actresses throughout his life, though, and he's actually tried to write them down in his diary. He calls himself the Stud Boy, so good luck with that. So I'm going to read you a question, and you can get this right. I'm going to read the description of what he said about this certain person. You can buzz in whenever I finish, and if you're right, I'll give you 10 points to start here, okay? So, let's see. Dear Diary. Here we go. I fell in love with this beautiful woman here, and I noticed that she was so interesting, though. I heard once upon a time she was like the love interest of Zorro, and recently I've seen her do a lot of other things. She was actually in action movies, I think, with Sean Connery and all that. Most recently, I saw her as the new version of Morticia Adams on the TV series Wednesday on Netflix. So I wonder if I can ever fall in love with this mysterious dark-haired woman. Signed, the Stud Boy.
Oh my.
And that's Scott.
Jenna Ortega?
No. No, that's Wednesday herself, not Jenna
Yeah.
Ortega. And that's time. That was Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She plays Morticia in the series Wednesday. Go figure. All right. Well, Gianni, you're still in control. Do you want to stay with the Stud Boy one more time, or you want to go somewhere else?
Go somewhere else. Let's go with number 7.
Channel 7, Sports!
Oh, this is my time to
It's
shine.
time for the sports category. You know it. You love it. Sometimes you think it's kind of annoying, but there you go. All right, let's start with a simple one. 5 points here. Okay. We all know that baseball's had a little bit of controversy, and there was a coach that was completely disgraced here, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me throw that one question out. Whoop. Okay. All right. So far, we got a big question. As of the time they wrote this question here, Which Major League Baseball team has won the most World Series championships and can possibly do it again this year? Michael.
The New York Yankees.
New York Yankees, 5 points. All right.
Finally!
You're on the board finally. All right. Where to now?
I'm gonna stick with sports. Hopefully lock Gianni out.
All right. Stick sports here for 10 points, though. There is actually a radio show in Great Britain that's about a certain sport, though. It's called Test Match Special. Which sport do they talk about on the show? Gianni.
Football?
No, not football. Michael.
That would be cricket.
Cricket for 10 points. Good job. All right, you are still in control there. You actually are tied for second now.
Let's stick with sports. I'm going for the lead.
All right, let's go for the lead. Let's see if I can find another good one here. We're going to hockey this time here.
Ooh.
No, I'm going to do hockey here. Actually, this might not be hockey, but it's going to be interesting, though. Actually, it's not hockey. There you go. Let's make this a good one for 15 points. If I said these two following teams, which city are they in? Broncos and Nuggets. Scott.
Denver.
Denver, 15 points. Good job.
Buzzing!
Yeah, there you go. All right, Scotty.
I was buzzing. How did Scott get in before me?
There you go.
because I'm faster on the buzzer. Shut up.
You will not best
Good
me.
answer. Good answer. Well, you're
You will not best me, Scott.
Yeah.
Channel 9, please.
Channel 9, MTV.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right, we're going to do some good music questions here, guys. And give me a second. I got to get to the right thing. Today, we're concentrating on rock and roll, though, if you'd like to.
All right.
All right.
Prepare to be
let's do
erased,
a good
Scott.
one here. Let's go to good rock and roll here. For 5 points here. There's an emo band that's been called My Bloody Valentine. They're not American, but which country do they come from? Michael.
They come from Great Britain.
No, I can't accept that. No.
Oh, jeez.
Ireland?
Ireland, 5 points.
Jeez, what is wrong with me today?
All right. All right. Where do you like to go to now?
What is wrong?
Channel 1. We haven't gone there yet.
Channel 1, South Park.
Great.
Yes.
Stop this.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Time to go to South Park. Here we go. Let's do a simple question here. 5 points. We all know they got the 4 boys of Stan, Kyle, Eric, and Kenny. But we need to ask here, who is Stan's father? And that's Gianni.
Randy Marsh.
Randy Marsh, 5 points. All right, Gianni, you're now in control.
Why are you two frustrating me?
Let's keep staying with South Park.
Staying with South Park for 10 points now. All right. There's a black character in this show called Token. And believe it or not, he has a last name here. What is that? What is Token's last name? Gianni.
Black.
Black for 10 points, yes.
Oh, I was
Token
buzzing.
Black, yes, go figure.
Enough of you.
All right. Well, Gianni, you're still in control. What do you want now?
Why aren't they just that much quicker than me?
Calm him. Don't worry, Michael. It just happens, okay?
Ugh,
Remember, you overpowered
I want-
4 other players before. Come on.
I want this 4th win.
All right, Gianni, you're in control.
Let's stay with number 1.
One more time to South Park. Okay. 15 big points. Let's see if I can get you a tough one.
Cannot let Gianni best me again.
Okay. All right. This one might be not too difficult. Way back in season 10 of the show here, the boys got super fat by playing a video game here, trying to beat someone who kept beating everyone else. What was that game? Scott.
I believe that was World of Warcraft.
And yeah, I believe you got 15 points. There you go.
There we go.
Great.
All right. You're good here.
I'll be All we gotta do is kill 7 million hogs in the forest before we leave.
Uh,
There you go. Okay, your turn.
gotta
Where
take
you
back
wanna
control.
go?
Channel 6.
Channel 6, the wild card. That's why this is
Okay.
all kinds of general trivia that you have no clue whatsoever is going to happen here. All right, let me see if I can get some good ones here. 5 points here. Okay. Okay, here we go. There's a little region of this one country known as Bavaria. It's in the southern part of this little European country. Name it. And Michael.
Germany.
Germany, 5 points. You're back with
Italy.
the game. All right.
Okay.
All right. Now where to?
Let's go over to Channel 2.
Back to
I need to make a
history.
freaking crown.
All right, back to the History Channel. There we go. Once again, let me get the key thing set. Come on, where's history? There it is. No, I closed it out. Give me a second. Give me a second. Stop tape. There it comes back up. Okay, there it is. All right. I don't think. Did I get history again? Yeah. Let me hold on. I need to get back to where I'm at. Here we go. There we go. History. 10 points though. Now. All right. There was a during a certain events in United States history here. There's like something. One of the presidents of the United States issued something called the Emancipation Proclamation. Who is that president? Michael.
Lincoln.
Lincoln, 10 points. Good job. All right. One more You're still in control again.
Let's close out history.
Yeah, closing out history for a big 15 here, if I can get that right. There we go, for 15 points. All right. Okay, we have this type of modern technology that people love to use all the time when traveling here. But believe it or not, it was restricted only to the United States military until the year 2000. What type of technology am I talking about? Michael.
Global Positioning System, or GPS.
You are right for 15 points. Good job. All right. And with that,
Good.
it's a snack break. I'm hungry. Let's have a snack break, guys. This also means it's the end of round 1 here. So let me go ahead and prepare your lunch here, your little break today. Today we're doing seasoned popcorn. Popcorn that's been flavored with garlic and Parmesan cheese. How about that? And with that, we're going. While you guys snack on the popcorn, I'm going to say we'll be back after this break here for round 2. Don't miss it.
From Hasbro Gaming. Where will your choices take you in the game of life? What job will you choose?
To start filling my law firm with clients and stop filling your faces with donuts. Now get out! I'm definitely going to be a lawyer.
But watch out for life surprises.
Whoa, I'm having twins.
Congratulations! It's twins!
Anything can happen in the game of life. From Hasbro Gaming.
Here's 2 more. Good luck with that.
Oh,
All right,
on my way back.
All right, that's a good idea. I will hit my pause on here. All right, we are starting
double.
round 2 in 3, 2, and 1. Welcome back to round 2 of Remote Control. Well, guys, we have a very close game today. We have like 15 points separating all 3 of our players, though. So this will be a fun one here, how things are going. I'm going to give you a couple of things to let you know about round 2. Number 1, I got 9 brand new channels up on that screen. So there's brand new stuff. You don't know what's going to be up behind those channels. Number 2, all questions are now double. That's right. 10 points for the first one, 20 points for the second question, and 30 points for the big third one. Also, keep in mind, I got a couple of things to worry about. Number 1, hidden among these channels is the dreaded home shopping zone. The bad news, if you hit this space here, you'll lose some points, but you will get a very nice prize, though. Also, on this, and also one last thing to remember. When we run out of time, we will hit off the air, and whoever's the least amount of points at that point will be eliminated. Okay. Now we are ready to look at the scores. Currently, Scott is in the lead at 50 points. Michael is just behind at 45. And Gianni at 35 points. You get to pick the first channel.
Channel 5.
Channel 5.
Ernie
Coco
Anastas.
Chanel, channel number 5. That's right. We're going to talk about some fashion,
Ooh.
folks. That's right. We're going to talk about fashion
Okay.
here, folks. All right. Let's go ahead and tell us some basic stuff here. Let's start for 10 points with this one here. Which first lady in the 1960s influenced lots of women's fashion? Michael.
That would have been Jacqueline Kennedy.
You are correct for 10 points. All right. All right, you're in control, Michael, and you got the lead by 5.
Well, I ain't no brats. Also, we're gonna skip out on number 5. We're gonna go to. Let's go to WABC, Channel 7.
Channel 7. The Laughing Man. Oh, you're going to love this
Oh.
one, guys. Here's how we
Oh,
learned. We
dear.
learned here that on social media, they like to flag you for songs if you sing the lyrics for that. But it doesn't say anything about laughing out the lyrics. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to laugh out the song here with my little ha-ha-ha's and all that there as well. The first of you can buzz in and tell me what I'm singing here. We'll be able to get some points then, okay? Let's start here with this first one. Ha 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 ha. Scott.
The Indiana Jones theme song.
No, it's not Indiana Jones. Ha ha ha. Michael.
That's a Star Wars theme song.
That's
by the same composer.
I'll give you 20 points.
Ah.
You had the You were in the neighborhood of the composer, but wrong film series.
There you go. There you go. All right. You're still in control, Michael. What now?
I'm gonna try and confuse Scott here. Let's jump over to KYW, Channel 3.
Channel 3. Geography channel.
Ooh. Do it, Rockapella!
Right, here we go. Let me make sure I can find my geography. There they are. All righty. Let's do some general geography here for 10 points. There you go. Okay. All right. In Cape Town, South Africa, there's a beautiful mountain that overlooks it all there. What's the name of this mountain? Scott.
Oh God. Devil's Peak.
Nope, not Devil's Peak. No.
No clue, sorry.
Sorry, that was Table Mountain.
Yeah.
There you go. Table Mountain. There you go. Well, Michael, you're still in control. What do you want to now?
Well, let's continue with the Forest Bounce and hop over to WWOR for some Mets baseball.
Which is, I don't know.
Channel 9.
Channel 9. Mortify yourself for points. Oh,
my.
Oh, God. This is a tough one, guys. Here's how it's going to work here, guys. If you guys are brave enough, I'm going to have one of you guys buzz in, and if you want to completely tell you something that's horrible and mortifying, something about yourself, I'll give you 30 big points. Michael.
Okay. For my junior and senior prom, I had 2 softball teams worth of girls going after me, but I did not know which one to pick, and I didn't want to be a heartbreaker, so I just went Stag.
Okay, that's not so bad though. I'll give you the 30 points for that one. There you go. There you go. I'll give you the 30 points.
Didn't want to be a heartbreaker or anything. That's not me. That's not me.
There you go. Well, Mike, we've done the mortification. Now, where do you want to go?
I'm gonna continue on my Chuck Forrest bounce strategy. Let's go to New York 1, Channel 1.
Channel 1. Seffy goofed. That's right. These are questions I probably have screwed up in one way or another at different trivia contests here. So let's see if you guys can help to figure this out. Number 1. Oh, just as early as last night, I think I screwed up on something here. It was actually last week I screwed up on this one here. Something about a sauce that sounds like it comes from a territory in Mexico. I accidentally said Chihuahua. What was I talking about? Scott.
Tabasco.
Tabasco, 10 points. There you go. All right. Do you want to hear another goof I have, or we'll go somewhere else?
Let's hear your goofs.
All right. Let's do that. Here we go. For 20 points this time. Oh, good Lord. Once upon a time, Actually, this might not be my own goof, but someone did make this goof once upon a time. Something about a question on Jeopardy here where someone was going, this was the clue, is something about fast creature from Sega here. He's blue, loves to collect rings. The contestant who played this was stupid enough to say Donkey Kong. So, which character am I talking about? Michael.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog for 20 points. All right, now where?
Let's do a forced bounce to WNBC, Channel 4.
Channel 4. Match them up real good. Hey guys, we're going to play match game.
Here's our host, Steve Redford.
Yeah, pretty much. We're going to do a head-to-head match for all three of you guys here. Here's how this is going to work here. I'm going to give you a quick match verbally, and you will need to type in, either in the studio game chat or direct message me, your response to this question, okay? And you have like maybe 20 seconds to think this up. If you guys are ready, I got my answer ready to go. And the question is, blank street. Okay, I got Michael's. I got Scott's, and I think I've got.
I DM'd you.
I got Gianni. Yes. All right. So here we go. Let's see what Michael said first of all. Michael said to me. Let me see. Let me find out. Where's my direct messages? I had them a second ago. Come on. Okay. Michael said Easy Street. Gianni and Scott gave me the same answer of Sesame Street. And my answer was Sesame Street. So both Gianni and Scott get 30 points.
Hey!
Right. There we go. Now, let's see. This was a tough one. So, let me see. Because we had two winners of that one, I'm just going to go ahead and give Gianni because he has less points here. What do you want to go to now, Gianni?
Let's go with number 3.
Channel 3. Back to geography. Going back to geography, okay? This time for 20 points. Okay. There's a lot of countries that probably broke off from the USSR years ago. What country calls itself Slovenska Republika? Michael.
Slovakia.
Slovakia for 20 points. There you go. All right, you're back.
All right.
Mike, what do you want to now?
Let's go back to the forced bounce here. I'm going to bounce on over to Channel 1.
Channel 1. Back to Seffi Goof for a big 30 points. Oh, boy. Here we go. What did I do this time here? Once upon a time, I think I said some kind of stupid question here. Oh, good Lord. Oh, yeah, this one I remember from last night. Something about saying where the holy city of Mecca was being at. I think I accidentally said Israel, but I know I was wrong here. What country actually in the Middle East am I talking about? Scott.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, 30 points. Sad thing was, you were there. I know, that's why you got it. Well, let's see. Thankfully, I can't goof up anymore, right? Wink, wink. All right, what did you do, Scott?
Back to Channel 3.
Channel 3, back to geography again for 30 big points this time. All right, let's see if I can get a real good one here. Okay. Okay. This word it means fine particles. You can also find this kind of little stuff inside a river here. It actually helps when it's on the surface of the riverbed. It actually will help control its creation. What four-letter word am I talking about? that starts with S. Scott.
Silt?
Silt, yeah, 30 points.
Oh,
There
hey.
we go. All right, you are actually now in the lead by 5 again. So, where to this time?
Channel 8.
Uh-oh, you triggered the
Home
home
shopping zone!
You triggered the home shopping zone. Bad news, I gotta take away 20 points, but I am actually gonna get you something pretty cool today here. You ready for this?
Sure.
How would you like a pizza oven? That's
Ooh,
right.
yes, please.
That's right. Here's a pizza oven. It's actually a good tabletop. It warms up to 900 degrees super fast. Great cooking peel on there. It actually helps cook your frozen pizzas super well. This pizza oven retails for $900.
Don't forget to take away 20 points from him.
And that's what I'm doing right there. There you go. Your 20 points are taking off.
I suspected 8 was the home shopping zone, so I was staying away from it with a forced bounce.
Well, remember one time, Michael, when you won so many points, I just gave it to you anyway?
Yeah, that
okay. Well,
last
good
week,
news-
wasn't it?
Well, Scott, you actually are still in control.
Channel 7.
Channel 7, back to the Laughing Man
WABC.
for a big 30 points this time. All right, guys, one more time with the Laughing Man. Let's see if I can get this one here for you. Get a good song here for you. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. It's Michael.
Hooked on a feeling.
Yes, 30 points. Good job. All right. Now where to?
I'm gonna go back to my forced bounce. Let's go to Channel 2.
Channel 2, LTV. We had MTV in the first round. This time it's LTV, which is basically Weird Al Yankovic trivia. All right, let's get this one for a simple 10 points here. All right, for 10 points. Once upon a time, not too long ago, Al had a pretty good parody here based off a great Lady Gaga song where he tried to wear different outfits here. What was that? Thank you, Gianni.
Polka Face?
That was a song with it, but I'm talking about the parody of that, so no. And that's time. That was actually the parody of Born This Way. He did Perform This Way.
Right.
All right. Uh-oh. It's off the air time.
Bye-bye, Gianni.
The bad news is, Gianni, you're in third place with 65 points. Oh, no. Well, the bad news, I got to take you away. The good news is, however, you get $250 just for playing the game here. Did you have fun? I'll take that as yes. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I had a great time. I don't know if I picked up. But, yeah.
All right, guys, we are now ready for our favorite little mini game here between the remaining two players. It's once again time for Dis or Dat.
The forced bounce and bud matching really worked that time.
There you go. All right.
Thank you, Chuck Forrest.
All right, you're going to love this one today. Okay. Today's category for today's Dis or Dat is boxers versus briefs. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to name off 7 different confrontations, like this versus that. Okay? You're going to tell me, was it either A, a landmark Supreme Court case, or B, a landmark boxing match? So if you buzz in here, here's how this is going to work. You buzz in. If you give me the right answer, I'll give you 20 points. If you're wrong, I give your opponent 20 points. We got 7 of these to go through, and with the way this is going, this could be anyone's game today, okay? If you guys are ready, here comes the first one. Number 1. Tunney versus Dempsey. That's Michael.
Boxers.
That's right, it was a boxing match. Number 2. Plessy versus Ferguson. Scott.
Briefs.
Okay, remember, it was Supreme Court case or boxing match.
Oh. Supreme Court.
Supreme
case.
Court. There you go. 20 points. All right, number 3. Gideon versus Wainwright. Michael.
Boxers.
Wrong. That was Supreme Court. All right, number 4. Marbury versus Madison. Scott.
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court for 20, yes. Number 5. Lewis versus Schmeling. Michael.
That was boxers.
That is boxers, right. Miranda versus Arizona. Scott.
Supreme Court case.
Yes. And finally, Liston versus Clay. Scott.
Boxers.
Boxers. And guess what? You won! That's our new champion with 230 points. Woo! Wow.
Damn you, Scott!
Wow. That was a very close game, guys.
Great game.
Scott. Okay. Before I come back to you,
I
Scott,
guess I have to say a week before
okay?
exacting revenge.
There you go. Well, Michael, you did pretty dang good here. You didn't win today, your 4th game, but you are taking an additional 500 home with you, which means your new total tonight is $26,099.
Woo!
And Scott,
Whoa,
see you November 12th for revenge.
Whoa! Time out!
There you go.
What did I just walk into?
There you go. Say goodbye to Michael, everyone.
You just dropped into,
All right, when we come
but not
back.
forever. I'll see you November 12th, Scott.
All right, when we come back.
Revenge.
Okay, thank you. Nice show, dang it.
What?
All right, when we come
What
back.
did I just
everyone,
walk
got
into?
Scott's going to have a chance to try to win. Well, he's already got $1,000 just for winning the game. Isn't that awesome? But you get a chance to win up to $10,000 more here when we come back after this commercial break.
Hey, Guy Fieri here. As host of TV's Ultimate Recipe Showdown, I see great home cooks face off every week. We looked at thousands of recipes, and now the dishes inspired by our champions are all at Fridays. People spent years perfecting these. There's so much going on here. Smokiness, sweetness, big seasoning, big flavor. You gotta check this out. Ultimate Recipe Showdown menu starting at just $8.99. Give me more Friday.
Welcome back to Remote Control, and I am looking at my brand new champion, Scott Michaels here. You currently have $1,000 in cash in front of you, plus you got that pizza oven there with $900. But how would you like to win up to $10,000 more?
Yes, please.
All right, let's go to the Wheel of Jeopardy. All right, here's what this is. You see this big wheel in front of you. In the original game show, you would have been strapped to that wheel, and you would have been spinning yourself around this way. Thankfully, we're not that cruel. We'll actually spin the wheel instead here, okay? Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you 10 true or false questions, and every time you get one right, I'll give you $250, plus I'll line up a wedge like so in green. However, if you give me a wrong answer, you do not get any additional dollars, and you will light the wedge up in red like this. Here's how this is going to work. After we finish all 10 questions, you will hit your button to slow down the wheel, and hopefully it will land on a winning spot here. If it lands on green, all your money from the bonus round will be bumped straight up to $10,000 cash. But if you lands on a red, you still get the money for all the green spaces you got each, okay?
Okay.
All right, if you're ready, today the category for all your true-false questions, it's miscellaneous or grab bag here. I got 10 questions for you to go, and I'm going to start spinning the wheel, and we'll get ready to start your first question. Here we go. All right, question number 1. President George Washington brought macaroni and cheese to the United States.
False.
That's correct. It was Thomas Jefferson. Number 2. Marvel Comics published their first comic in October of 1939.
True?
True is right, yes. Number 3. The letter T is the most common used letter in the English language.
False.
That's right. It is the letter E. People who have chicklophobia are afraid of cats.
False.
That's correct. It's actually they fear chewing gum or being around someone who chews gum. Number 5. John Glenn became the oldest astronaut when he traveled in space in the age of 53. You can
True?
answer. True? No, it's false. He actually became the oldest when he re-entered at 77. Okay, number 6. All kings in a standard deck of cards have mustaches.
False.
That's right. That's right. Only the King of Hearts does not have one. Pepsi was the first soft drink to be enjoyed in outer space.
False.
That's right. It was Coca-Cola. Number 8. The name of Batman's butler is Albert.
False.
That's right. It's Alfred. Fortune cookies were invented in China.
False.
That's right. They were made in the United States. And finally, Henry VIII had 8 wives.
False.
That's right. He had only 6. Scott, I think you have the really awesome chance of winning this 10,000. The only one that can stop you right now is when you hit that button if it lands on space number 5. Are you ready?
Ready.
Hit your button when you're ready. And let's hope for the best here. I have a good feeling about this one.
Come on. Oh.
There he goes. Then stop it. I think you got this. You won. I knew you were going to win.
Hey.
Good job. So you just won $10,000, Mr. Michaels.
Yay.
Awesome.
I did it.
You did it. Yay. All right. Guess what? You get to come back next week, just like Michael did here. So we'll hope to see you next week here on Tuesday night, okay?
Hey, I will be back.
There you go. All right. Well, folks, if you love this show of Remote Control, don't forget to like, subscribe, probably ring that little bell for more notifications when you find more shows on the David 3000 Network. And until next time, when I see Mr. Scott Michaels in the champion's chair, this is Scott Stephanie McVeigh saying good night and God bless.
Good game there, Scott Michaels.
There you go.
But I'll be back for my champion's chair on the 12th.
All right. We are...
Yeah.
And we are...